Hello everybody, this is Thavius Beck broadcasting live on Djkit TV. We're here at NAMM right now at the Novation booth, and I'm here to show off the brand new product, the Launchpad Pro. For previous Launchpad users, the Launchpad Pro is a major improvement. For those of you who have not actually got a chance to play with the original Launchpad, now might be the perfect opportunity for you to dive in. The biggest difference to me is the original Launchpad was mainly focused strictly on Ableton Live, where with the Launchpad Pro, you can control any DAW you want, but also you have breakout MIDI cables, MIDI in and MIDI out. These ship with every Launchpad Pro. This allows you to control external MIDI hardware without using your computer. So if you're more of a musician that doesn't work within a DAW, you don't normally use Ableton Live, that shouldn't be a hindrance. You can control your other instruments with this in a very cool and unique way, which I'll demonstrate very soon. Some other differences that I should point out, we can notice we have full RGB color for our pads, and if you do use Ableton Live, these colors will reflect the colors of your clips. So it's very easy to keep yourself organized and just visually know where things are based on the color. Another feature that we have is we have a row of buttons here and a row of buttons here that we previously did not have. And you might notice there's no longer a mixer button here. Instead of having a mixer button and then going into different pages of a mixer mode, you have those dedicated functions down here. So you have a volume button, your pan button, and your sends. If I hold these buttons down, it's a momentary toggle. I can jump into that mode, let go, and I'm right back in the session view or whatever other mode that I was using. If you wanted to stay up, just touch it really quickly, and now you can stay in that volume mode. So very effective when it comes to improving your workflow. Over here, we have some buttons that allow you to edit certain properties of a clip, which makes it a lot easier to start recording stuff on the fly without stopping or touching your computer. So you can enable your metronome, you have an undo, you can hold shift and enable redo, you have delete, you have quantize, again holding shift enables record quantization, you can duplicate clips, and you can double the length of clips, and the all-important record and overdub button. So I'll give you a brief demonstration of how this works, and hopefully it'll make a lot more sense. So let's stop our little screensaver there, make sure I don't have anything muted. All right, so the first thing I'll do is I have a little hi-hat clip that I use as a guide right here. I'm going to go ahead and arm my third track, which has a drum rack on it. Record arm, it's right there. I go into my note mode, and when I'm using a drum rack, I can see up to 64 sounds in my drum rack all at the same time. And I can navigate up and down if I have more than 64 sounds at once. All right. So I want to record something. I think I should enable my metronome. There we go. I'll start playing some stuff. When I feel comfortable, I'll start recording. All right, that's recorded. Again, I enabled record quantization, so my notes are quantized as I record. I want to overdub something on top of this, so I'm going to add a little hi-hat pattern. So when I'm ready, hit my overdub button. So we got that going on now. I'll go back to the session mode here. On my second track, I have a synth that's loaded up in Ableton Live. So I'm going to arm that. Now I'll go into my note mode, and now I have a chromatic note mode. So the way this works, the purple button is your root note, and by default this is C1. In the default setting, the lit up keys act like the white keys on the piano, the dark keys act like the black keys on the piano. You can offset your root note by moving these arrows up here. My song is in the key of F sharp, so I offset it by 6 semitones, and now very easy to play. So I'm going to record something to go with these drums. 1, 2, 3. So we got that going. I'm going to go into my device mode, and now I can control my 8 macro knobs for this instrument. And if you notice, my faders are velocity sensitive. I can also record this as automation, so I might as well. I'll wait for it to start over again. Okay, so we have that now. Let's re-enable the automation here. There we go. Okay. I'll go back to the session mode here. I'll turn the volume down here just a little bit. Now I'm going to arm my first audio track. This one is going to get audio from the Mini Nova. So, see it in all its glory here. So I'll go to my external MIDI note mode. Now I'm controlling my Mini Nova. I see it's only panned to one side. So let me go back to my session view. My pan pot's here. This side is panned right there. Put it in the center. There we go. All right, I'm gonna record this. I got that going. Go back to my live mode here. I'm going to go to my last track here, and I'll select this. All my audio is going through this track, and I have an effect that I want to use. This effect will make my audio repeat. The last thing I'll do now, I'll go to my volume pots here. Gradually fade everything out. And there you have it. The Launchpad Pro. This will be shipping in June. It's going to be $299 in the States, $229 in the UK. So look out for it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do.